Some of you were interested in knowing what my favorite choices for black were on a white sewn-on number. So I thought we'd go through some examples here and show you my favorite, which is the Pilot, and then talk about some other options here. So Pilot is kind of my go-to on pretty much any black non-screen printed number. So as you can see up top here, it looks as best as you can possibly be. Okay, it doesn't bleed, it's bold, it's my favorite one. Then I'll just run through some other options here. All right, you got your Super Sharpie. Now, Super Sharpie is just a little bit thicker of a tip than your standard fine point Sharpie. And so you can see what that one kind of looks like there. Again, not terrible. It does kind of bleed out a little bit, as you can see there. But it is a little bit of a thicker tip if you wanted a more of a bigger autograph. Now, I will put a standard Sharpie next to that right there, so you can see that one. And again, just not as good an option as you could see with the Pilot there. Next one we have is a Deco Fine, and we'll do that one right here. And again, it does kind of bleed out a little bit there. Pilot is looking pretty solid. Another option you have, believe it or not, you can do broad on a jersey number. Sometimes it looks pretty good, but this will be a Deco broad that you can see here. And you can see, it's not that bad. It's actually just a little bit thicker than the fine, so it is something that you can do on a jersey number. I've done it with Rodman before, and it actually looks pretty sharp. All right, next one up here, you got this little overseas pen. This is kind of similar to the Pilot. Let me see if I can find an open spot here. But that's that one there. It's got the no xylene on there. These are really nice. So these and Pilot like this. Pilot makes another one that doesn't have the green stripes on there, and that one does have the xylene in there. So these are probably some of my two favorite ones to use. Then we've got a Posca here. Let's see if I can do that over here. And you can see that's that one right there. I mean, not terrible. And then you got your last one there. This is this N50 pen. I've never actually used this on a jersey. So we will do it together here and learn as we go. Let's see if I can find a nice open spot for this guy. And there you go. Pretty bold. It kind of bleeds out a little bit there, but again, these are probably my favorite one is the Pilot. This is what we will go with on any jersey that is a sewn-on number. Again, if it's screen printed, you've got to do a Sharpie on those. But this is my go-to black marker for a sewn-on jersey number.